there, and welcome to a small short look at one of my images. I'm going to do this little series of these over time and introduce you to some of my favourite ICM images, all chosen for a certain reason. The main reason I'd like to introduce you to this one is because it's actually taken on my road about 100 metres from my house. I think that's why I have a particular love of it, but I also love the simplicity and the colour of this image. Now I took it at twilight. The rest of the day had been really cold, really snowy, and it was about 5 o'clock. I went out for a walk with the dog, and it was absolutely silent out there. The snow had muffled all the noises, and it just covered every other detail apart from these big black tree trunks, which stand in a beautiful line along the edge of the road. Interestingly, as you look down the road, you can still see tree trunks in the distance and sort of or even at the end of the road, and that's because the road bends round very slightly to the left, just at the end there. I love how I've captured some of the sort of, they look like shadows or reflections on the ground, but actually it's just the way that the movement captures the bottoms as you move them up. The ICM movement is just an upwards movement of the camera, not a massive. We're talking sort of maybe a centimetre, 2 centimetres with the camera. Shutter was pressed before I started taking the photo, and then the camera was moved immediately afterwards. ISO 500, 70mm lens, 6.3 for the f, and a quarter of a second for the ICM movement shutter time. I really love this image because it's got detail throughout it all. It's beautifully balanced. The colours barely touched in Photoshop. This is almost as they came out of the camera because of the time of the evening. I love that there is detail. It kind of creates almost a tunnel where I've managed to sort of zoom into and take the image from. Made sure that I've got these two trees balanced on either side, so that it has a feeling of very much calm, simplicity. And it's very easy to just look at this image without having to think too much about it. I love to keep a little bit of detail in the trunks, and I was aiming to lose the detail of the branches. I chose not to go with a wider lens because I wanted to have this feeling of actually being in this tunnel of trees rather than just looking at it from a distance. So anyway, this was the first in these looks at these images, and I hope you enjoy this very short video here. And I hope you look forward to some more. If you like it, please do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're not already. And you can use the bell button on the bottom right as well to be notified of any new videos that I post. Look forward to seeing you soon.